wouldn't be surprised if we saw some fire from both of these players, you know?
I mean, I think the PK Fire is going to be hitting a lot harder in this case, only because of all the combo potential. Oh, actually, no, wait, no, sorry, that's not necessary. It is still going to be a big nuisance though, because of the pushback that you get from
hard.
Wait, I'll be back in a second.
If REM sorry to interject there. Okay. If REM uses PK Fire super well, he will, you know, just be able to keep Sansko at bay. But Sansko, of course, approaching with that Fire Breath, very solid stuff there. And now, this is Bowser, everybody. This character is so good at hitting you and just putting you on the ledge right off the bat. All right, and now, you know, we're seeing a pretty even game here, but you also have to factor in the amount of hits. REM has definitely had to go for a lot more multi-hits than Sansko, but oh my goodness, Ren using the Fire Breath so well with that landing there, and oh, this is a big combo. Oh my goodness, look at all the extensions Ren got off that. You can tell this man was in the lab practicing his Lucas shenanigans. All right, and now the forward airs, and Sans still has quite a bit to make up if he wants to make these percentages even, but Bowser is no stranger to killing literally at these percents. I'm pretty sure down smash at ledge would do it in. And Lucas, I'm not sure how great his kill potential is, but I know it isn't horrible, as we see from that forward air. And oh, there it is. That's what G mentioned before he had to BRB real quick. That is the PK freeze. It's going to do the first stock in, and Sansko finds himself down by quite a bit. And now Rem making it even more.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. It's just popping off right now. You see Rem just going at it at the moment, and Sansko is having a difficult time to keep up. Finally going to get some percent going. The only thing that's going to be working out very well here for Sansko is going to be the fact that Bowser's kill power is going to be impressive, and that's going to be utilizing there. Going to be a bit afraid to go off the stage, though, to get those forward air kills.
The forward air is going to be risky, especially again when Lucas has that the PK Fire, the way that it, or not the PK Rocket, the way it works. But that side B, he doesn't need no edge guards. He needs the Bowser Slam. That's the first stock for Sans, but he's still so behind, and he's even more behind now. Oh my goodness.
What I'm saying, man, that PK freeze is not going to be any fun here for the heavies. Now, of course, Bowser, we were talking about how we saw what he did to Ganon. Bowser definitely has a bit more mobility, though, a lot faster, and got some decent frame data. But the thing is, Rem, it's not afraid of that. Doesn't matter. You see just completely popping off, got those strings down, and just the damage output is a little bit too much here for Sansko to deal with.
Definitely here, but now the percents slowly helping out Sans a lot, and the Bowser bomb. That's gonna do that one in. Oh my goodness, Sans making it a decent, well, a more even game than before. Let's see if he can do anything, because that's a lot of momentum on his side.
Definitely needed that too. Again, to get in there, 68%. It's still doable here for Bowser, considering just how big Bowser is. Going to connect nicely with the fastball neutral into the border. Off smash connecting. This percentage is starting to get a little bit close. Rem had this in the bag. I gotta say, this is a bit of a choke if he ends up losing this. Forward smash though, good attempt. Not gonna connect though.
And he does not go for the PK freeze, but there it is, the full hop back air. That's gonna do it, man. Oh my god, Sansko takes the first game in an amazing reverse comeback.
Oh my
punishing just
god.
The amount of startup frames that are on that PK Fire. Oh my god, that was so good from Sans.
I cannot believe just like all it took was that one Bowser bomb, exploded with momentum, and then you see there Rem just could not keep up. Wow, gonna go ahead here, end things up nicely for her first game. It just took a couple of hits. Honestly, sometimes I can see why people kind of hate Bowser.
Yeah, I know a lot of the people in the Twitch chat right now know that I'm no stranger to that either. But anyway, here we go. We're going to continue to advance. Rem just running it back. He knows that, okay, Sans had that momentum burst right there. Once he got that, I was just kind of not ready for what would happen after. If I keep my cool here, I can run it back to this stage just fine. So he still stays confident. Getting decent combos, already up to 65 now. He's ready to keep on going again.
I mean, you see it
Okay, they
there.
get
It's
up
going to
attack
be
now.
already. I mean, we're seeing it. That's a little bit better here start than we saw in the last game. I mean, Sansko couldn't even keep up like at all. And I want to talk about how you see Sansko there was actually baiting with the Fire Breath, knowing exactly that Rem was going to go for that down B. Unfortunately, though, did not work out for them. But Sans couldn't get any conversion off of it. Right now, though, it's just one big hit away from either of these competitors to seal out this first stock.
This is definitely a decent kill percent for both characters. Lucas, okay, well now he's in that range, but still, it's going to be difficult. And there is the forward air. I can't help but feel like that was a bit of sus DI from Sans because he did live one of those last game at a higher percent, but either way, it's going to work out for Rem.
Yeah, sometimes you don't already, you already input it to kind of like dash away. I mean, I know for sure for myself, I've done that one where it's like you've already input. I was in the dash away, I got hit by something, boom, my DI, I went flying. So I'm sure that like that could have been a scenario that should get the first stock, not gonna get it. Great DI, and that's what you gotta do here up against Bowser. Make sure that that easy move, they're not gonna be the one to take the stock. Gotta make them work harder for it. Up B still not gonna do it, and Bram's still gonna be keeping this going.
And I think this is one of the first times I've ever seen a character live past 150% against the Bowser. But that up tilt's still going to do it in, and now, I mean, the percents say 39% for Rem, but this is pretty even if you stop and think about it, because Bowser's damage output is insane, man.
And
but that F tilt, this could actually be... Oh wait, this could be it. This could be it.
We were just talking about this. Oh my god, you see just how close all of a sudden it's turned around. Sansko going to be taking the lead and still continuing it on. You got to be careful right there for if you're a Rem. And going to go with the Bowser Bomb now. I know for sure what he was looking for. He was looking for that broken shield. Not going to connect though.
And I think something we've seen that Rem's done very well to avoid these forward air edge guards are the PK magnet stalls. He stopped Sans from being able to get his normal timing. Because, you see Sans, he's been trying to fair and then run off and fair like that again. But Rem's just been patient and not pushing the bill and the down air. That's going to do it. And now Rem, that sucks. But either way, it's an even game. Rem tying it up as he was in the disadvantage. I'm pretty sure that's stock, and now anyone's game.
I think though that was a really good exchange. I think I would have taken that stock exchange any day, and the reason for that was because we saw Sansko, and he's still continuing with this momentum, but Sansko was popping off of that second stock. Sometimes you just need to kind of stop them in their tracks, and even if it takes like an exchange where Rem was pretty much losing that stock anyways, so it was really good. Right now though, you see how close it is, and we just saw pre-game freeze away, but unfortunately sending him the wrong way. That could have sealed it.
Yeah, it could have, and that was such a good anticipation from Rem. He knew that Sansko was going to air dodge there, and he waited it out, waited until Sansko got too close, and there it is, reading the jump. Rem ties up the sets.
Beautiful play here, 1-1. I mean, for sure, if Rem had made it all the way up here, there's gotta be a reason, taking out some very big names, good players, to make it this far. You don't want to go out in a 3-0 fashion, and we're gonna see just how close this set is going to be as we're gonna go into game 3 with both these players, with the same kind of momentum, showing that they're able to clutch it out no matter what. I still feel like what's really good about Rem there is going for that second stock, and we tied it up. Remember that part? I think this right here in our replay, I think that's when it worked out perfectly for him, because that really changed the narrative there, where Sansko was popping off too much. Yeah,
definitely. It definitely helped establish Rem a lot, and even though he went down, he showed that he can lose that stock and still be fine. So I think Rem has been a bit more explosive this set so far, but I definitely think that Sans has the capabilities, especially piloting this very solid Bowser with his counter pick, to explode just as hard. So here we go, we're gonna get into it. FD is the choice, and I cannot wait to see what he does with it.
So this would be Sansko's pick, right? Now, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, Bowser's, they definitely like it when it's a flat stage as well, but the thing is, boom, like I just about to mention, yes. I mean, you got no platforms to hide away from any of Lucas's shenanigans. That will include like PK Freeze or any of the B specials, so it's going to be a bit difficult here for Sansko to deal with that pressure. So far, though, you see this match is a little bit close, and just as I mentioned it, Sansko's going to keep Rem off the ropes, but still can't find that big hit, looking for it.
And these percents are even right now. but you know, maybe not the entire game. You know, Bowser just so good at killing. And yep, as we say that, he gets a kill confirm at 90. Nair into the bear will do that one in, and now it's up to Rem to push forward on this Bowser. And you know, we said it about Palu in the last set, but especially more, if not more, for Bowser. This character is so good at holding the lead, because you know, whenever you play against a Bowser, you typically can't be the aggressor. You have to be the one who's covering his options. So if you have to start aggressing against Bowser, if Bowser starts being patient against you, it gets so much harder.
Well, just like you mentioned it there, the second that Sansko was not patient and went for an approach with that neutral air, you saw Rem already continuing to punish that. There comes a nice little up B out of shield though to get this little extra credit going, and I need to see more from Sansko. Gotta get more, because no matter what, Rem just gets that one bit of momentum and one string. He's going to be able to not just tie up the percentage, but will definitely even get more.
No, Rem is a very explosive player. If you let him, like we said, he just goes everywhere. But Sans, like we also said at the beginning of this match, also very capable of exploding. You see all this percentage that is built up onto Rem, and he still isn't able to find the kill. 104 on Rem, a full stock behind, but that down air will at least do it. How is Rem gonna come back even from this spot?
Nah, he could do it. I mean, it's definitely possible. Oh, never mind. As I say it, the downer is going to be taking that stock. But the only thing is, what I'm trying to say, even at this percentage here for 23%, Rem's definitely got a lot of strings that can be able to utilize here to get a lot of damage going. So, you know for sure, it's still closer than it looks, but we need to see something here from Rem in this stock fast.
Definitely. Yeah, and you know, it is very possible, but on God, man, it's going to be hard. Already, Sans lapping. Okay, well, not anymore, but he lapped him in percent for a second there. This could be it, but no, Sans, such a smart delay on his recovery. He recognized, like, okay, if I go up here, if he touches the stage with this PK freeze, then I die. So I'm just gonna wait a second, and he did, but still the percent's piling on for Sans. He has another stock to work with, but I can imagine that if you're him, you don't want Rem to get that momentum. You don't want him to have hope.
Yeah, I have to say, like, I love how you're talking about that play, because it's true. That was such an impressive recovery, and it's just showing here as you see Rem still at 74%. Oh, beautiful combo here. Not gonna be able to end the stock just yet. But one thing I have to say, is that gonna do it? No, it's not like Nessus, but that was still a beautiful play. That's gonna be another one here. The pesky PK Thunder here, just, you know, gonna be able to just suppress that recovery, forcing Sansko once again though. Sansko keeps going for those aggressive forward airs off the stage, and I gotta say, they're not working. It puts him in a very precarious position, and I mean, until I see one connect, I'm gonna say that's a bit of an L. Oh, but that one will definitely do the trick.
Yeah. And Rem just, it seemed that on that FD counter pick, he just couldn't kill Koopa, man. He lived, well, Sans on his first stock lived until something crazy, like almost 200, and then he didn't die, but he was still at 180. So I think that, yeah, no, you see it right there. I think that's the reason Sansko chose his counter pick, is because he realizes he has way more survivability, he has way more options off stage, just because, you know, it's easier on PS2 than PS2 to not get pancaked, you know? So I think that's a good choice, but Rem saying, you know what? Run it back.
So just like you were saying, he ended up losing that stock at 199. So, yeah, it just shows you. And we're going to be heading back into Final Destination. So Rem, I guess, wants this run back. Maybe feeling, you know what? I definitely don't mind this stage as well. I could definitely do better than that. And we're going to see if that will be the case. We're going to see a Game 5 where Sansko going to be moving on here to Losers Finals.
Alright, well, right off the bat, Sansko wanting to prove that he is the one who will get that seat, already racking up Rem to a hefty 91, actually. I was going to say 72, but then Sans just keeps hitting him over and over again.
No, it's hard to even keep up, but just like that though, Rem with one big string gonna get some very decent percentage, and still continuing this pressure. Gonna miss the grab though, and that's gonna result in Sansko getting their own. You know that Sansko was thinking about that forward air off stage, but recognizing, you know what, Rem keeps punishing me for it, I'm just gonna wait.
You know, this is something we saw Sans do. He went for a lot of those F tilts, trying to catch Rem, stalling on the ledge, but Rem enough got off of it. Oh, wait. Oh wait, sorry, my stream glitched there, everybody. Sorry I didn't finish that call, but the call that we're gonna see now is that both players are playing very patiently around each other. Both of them are picking their defensive options very carefully, and they know that this is gonna be the deciding point for the set, and there it is, the down smash. Sands gets the first stock in this game 4.
We gotta talk about that beautiful read there to come in. That was great stuff here from Sansko, who looked like he had to dig deep here to get this kill because, you know, REM was just not making it easy and had to find it. Finally, though, we're gonna see that as REM's gonna be able to take out that stock. 2 stocks apiece here, toe to toe, where REM is looking here for this W. He's gotta take it to game 5 if they want to try to keep their tournament life, you know, keep it going.
And you know that I think it was Nair, down tilt, F tilt was something that we saw a lot from REM. It hadn't really worked out for him until that point, but I mean, if it works out once, then was all worth it, especially in this game 4 when you need that kill. You can't let Sands live longer, and now, you know, obviously REM knows that. He's getting all these hits now, being careful, get up attacking the fire breath as you should. And carefully now, REM still has to pick all of his points so carefully. He realized, like, okay, this Bowser is shielding in front of me. I need to get out of this situation. Full hopping backwards, and Sands now will go for that up smash, but no.
That up smash actually would have taken stock if he just unleashed it a little bit sooner. It was a really good read, but it's not going to connect, luckily for REM, who is still in here in position to take this stock and get the lead. That's going to be it. Oh, that should do it.
That's the push. Yeah, he can't make it back from that. Okay, REM finds himself up with this lead. This could go to a game 5 if REM keeps holding this lead so carefully.
Yeah, you most definitely have to, especially when considering Bowser and heavies in general. You know, they just hit with a couple of strings, couple of hits, and you see your stocks just flying there, especially at 109%. Even like a Bowser Bomb might actually, no, Bowser Bomb will definitely do it. I meant the side B will definitely might even take the stock away. Right now, though, REM is doing such a phenomenal job keeping it going. We're gonna see the down B. He's had enough. He had enough of that, man.
He just said, you know what, man, I'm gonna sit on you and it's gonna work. It certainly did. He's like, yeah, no more of this. Complex kill options like that down smash read the first stock. No, I'm gonna down B in neutral and it's gonna work, damn it. But speaking of working out right now, REM's still racking on more and more percent. He's picking his options against Sands so carefully, again, trying to get that down tilt into the F tilt, and Sands doesn't seem to be able to provide a solid answer. Just kidding, the answer's coming in slowly, these percents. Might not be enough though, okay. Forward airs.
I mean, it's great stuff. I mean, so far with a couple of hits just with this up B already, and you start to see that color of the numbers start to get a little bit more red, and now we're starting to see an even match. Back though for sure is going to send him off. You know though, Sansko is not going to risk it all the way forward there. At this moment, up tilt, it will do the trick. I think, oh my god, dude. Kodra, you know what I think it was? The rage. I think I think it was the rage factor.
Oh, that was definitely rage. Yeah.
He just hit rage.
Oh my goodness.
He just hit it, and boom. That's gonna be a painful loss here for
covering
REM.
Such a good option coverage from Sansko there. He just saw, okay, I think you're gonna roll here. I am conditioning you to roll here. I'm gonna up tilt. You die. I go to losers finals. You bow out at 4th. And he is, REM, obviously having such a strong run, taking out great names like Amante, Cobra, and many more, but he will bow out here at 4th. And honestly, great stuff to him, greater stuff to Sansko.
Yeah, it was honestly a great set. I mean, REM making it 4th place here at Straight Outta Smashville Hardcover, like, that's really impressive. Especially for a player, you know, who's definitely been grinding recently. You'll catch them on Twitter talking a lot about how much they practice, and it's great to see players get rewarded for that kind of stuff. So great stuff to REM. Making it 4th place here is definitely super not easy. And I mean, I have to check later to confirm, but we're looking at a WWR event. So and making it 4th place here, that's a very big win.